Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. This is Jay, also known as Mr. Muslim. First and foremost, we'll start off with I'd like you all to go check out a video that we made with EA Dawa on their YouTube channel, EA Dawa. It was a Q&A session addressing a lot of the questions and concerns that people have had regarding the intentions of me and Mrs. Muslim and our situation and whatnot. I guess some of the more hard-pressed questions, I guess, is what those are. So you can go over there and check those guys out. Check out their channel too. They're really good. This video is going to just kind of retouch on some of those things and kind of get to the bottom of a few other things. One of them being just the nastiness, the negativity, the hateful comments, the negativity, the bashing of me and Mrs. Muslim and whatnot, and just the other brothers and sisters that have surrounded us as well. I don't know whether these are Christians or Muslims or who these people are, but I just want to let you know that we're not going anywhere. Mrs. Muslim and I are not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. So as far as, you know, the continuing to leave nasty, hateful comments on our channel, on our videos, the accusations, the digging of dirt upon us, and, you know, it's all of those things were expected. I expected eventually people would really start to come after us. I expected it. That's just human nature, I guess. But you know, I guess continue if you must, but if it doesn't bother us, there's nothing to hide. Otherwise, every single comment, you know, nasty comment and remark and whatnot, we would have deleted off the channel, and we don't even spend any time addressing that stuff. But we are going to address all of these things. For this will be the last time, the final time for all of that. As far as you know, people digging into my past and things like that. Yeah, I've made some mistakes, absolutely. And I own up to those mistakes. I hold myself fully responsible for those bad decisions and those mistakes that I've made, and I regret them, absolutely. And I have paid for them, you know, legally and or otherwise. I've paid for those mistakes and made retributions for them. And so, you know, with that being said too, as far as is judging us and based on my past and whatnot in our past, you know, and it's funny with reciting Shahada, when we first took Shahada, we didn't even know that all of your past sins are forgiven. And that was kind of nice in my heart to know that Allah has forgiven me of those sins. And so the people that have continued to dig into our past and our dirt, you're not going to find anything else. It is what it is. And anybody out there that hasn't made any mistakes or any bad decisions, I would think that you maybe aren't even human then. And so, yeah, I've made some mistakes, made some bad decisions, and who hasn't? But I, you know, would like to get past all that. So again, for all the negativity and the hate, you might as well just stop, because it's not going to be addressed. You're not going to take us down. You're not going to take Islam down. And for the people that want to question whether or not are we true Muslims, are we just doing this for, you know, ulterior motives, financial gain, there's nothing else I can say or do, and I'm not going to try to convince anybody of anything anymore at this point. I'm not going to waste any more time in my life with that. If you believe or you don't believe, you've wanted to help us financially or otherwise, or you don't. It's your decision. Ultimately, it's up to each and every one of you at this point if you believe in us or not. For those of you, brothers and sisters, that have believed with us, in us, and been with us since day one, Allah knows, and we thank you for that, and we appreciate that. And Allah knows all that. And Allah, you know, and as far as judgment goes, as Muslims, we're not supposed to judge. The one and true judge, will be on Judgment Day. Allah will be that judge, and we all know that. Um, yeah, our intentions, we are, uh, how do I say, to address some of the allegations. Is Mr. Muslim really sick? We wonder if he's really sick. Yeah, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. I can't wait for the day that I can make a video speaking to all of you, telling you, wow, I finally have some relief from a doctor. But that day is yet to come. We are still searching for a house. Yes, we were kicked out of the last house we were in. Yes, I am doing this video from the moving truck that we've been using. We are still living in a motel. And, yeah, we've needed help and support. We didn't ask for it. It was all by the grace of Allah, um, part of His plan. Which brings me to another part, thinking about, have any of you ever wondered, just stop and think about why you watch our videos, what brought you to our videos, obviously other than just being on YouTube. And I thought about this, and I realized, wow, we stop and think, and I think in certain ways, to a certain level, we take for granted saying things like, Allah has a plan for all of us, and Allah knows best, and Allah knows the intentions of each and every one of us, and so on. But I had stopped and thought about it, like, wow, I'm speaking to you, and you're watching videos, and we communicate back and forth because this has all been part of Allah's plan, at least in my opinion, and I believe that. Allah brought me and KRISTIE, brought us to all of you, in your world, in our world, and just as Allah brought you to us. Allah has had all of our paths cross for a specific reason. I think part of it was, in all honesty, due to our situation and what was happening. I think Allah did bring all of us together so that would help give me and Mrs. Muslim some relief. I really do believe that. I don't see any other possible reason. And it's all part of Allah's plan, and I just thought that was kind of cool just to think of it that way, that we've all crossed paths due to Allah's plan. Don't know what the rest of the plan is. We take that day by day. But yeah, we're not justifying anything anymore. We don't need to, the people that were wanting us now to show paperwork and receipts and things, we don't need to do that. There's no reason to do any of it anymore. I'm not going to justify why this is happening, why that. It's the truth. The truth is out. The truth is there. I've spoken the truth. We've spoken the truth. It's been the truth since day one. And it's just up to you now, whether you believe or not. And again, thank you for all the support for everybody that has helped us financially, through prayers, through kind words. As far as the support goes, and the GoFundMe page, yeah, we still have it up right now. I'm not going to. I'm not ashamed of that at this point. We've needed help, and I'm finally actually really okay with saying, well, we've needed help, and it has helped. You don't even know how much it's helped. When I'm laying around sick all the time, worrying about our situation, and even now, if you feel like donating, donate. If you don't. It is that simple. Just leave the hate and the negativity out of it, please. Just leave it out. There's no reason for it. We're not going to address it. So, I think that was pretty much, I just wanted to elaborate on the video we did with, again, EA Dawa. Go check out their channel on YouTube, please. We did a video with them. Yeah, made some mistakes, made some bad decisions. I've also made a lot of good decisions in life. I would have to say, I hope I've made more good decisions than bad decisions. We're getting through all of this. We're getting through as we all go through life every day. We're getting through this. We have been pretty sick. I do believe me. We've had COVID. We've been pretty darn sick the past week again. That I believe COVID's going around, that second variant where it's like a head cold and a chest cold type of thing. Yeah. I think I addressed pretty much everything. It's just the negativity, the allegations, our sincerity. That's just, I think we've been, like we've been saying from day one on camera, what you see is what you get. This is us. I mean, you can strip away my prayer cap, my glasses, take away my Quran, whatever. What's left, what is left, whether you agree with it or believe it or not, is a Muslim man at this point, a human being who has submitted his will to Allah and who is a Muslim. And working all the time as best as I possibly can to become a better Muslim with each day. That's it. That's the rock bottom. That's the root right there. So, yeah, just a short little video to elaborate on those things. And finally, again, yeah, those of you that have been with us and supported us and defended us, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You know, we know. That's really all that matters. All the real brothers and sisters and the true Muslims know. So, thank you all. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon. JAZAKALLAH.